Hello, my fellow readers. This is iDarkSymphony777 with another fanfiction reading. As always, a link to the story will be in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on that bell for notification, leave a comment in the comment section below on your thoughts on the story. Finally, listen to my opinion. My opinion is not indicative of everyone in the world, so please respect that. So, the story I'm doing this today is SMG4, The Fly. Yes. This is going to be a really short story, so I'm probably going to do a second reading after this, depending what happens. So this is an SMG4 fanfiction. I can't believe these actually exist. So, yeah. It's only, 1100. SMG4 was sitting on his computer. He was typing away and he had ideas for a new video. He thought to himself, come on, dang SMG4. He thought to himself as he thought about what to type down. He heard a buzzing noise. He looked around, but he saw nothing. The hell is that? He told himself. He looked looking around, but there was nothing. He just shrugged it off. He turned around when he looked back at his computer. He saw a fly crawling around his computer. Die! SMG4 shouted. He swatted at the fly, but it quickly flew away. SMG4 was now pissed. He reached down into his drawer and searched around for a bit. After a few moments of searching, he pulled out a fly swatter. He then got up from his chair. All right, you buzzy mother beep! SMG4 started. Where are you? He continued. He looked around again. The room was silent. He then started hearing the noise again. He was looking around quickly, and he saw his fly near his computer again. Oh, you dick! SMG4 shouted. He ran over and took a swing, but the fly dodged quickly. I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass! SMG4 continued. He saw it again. This time, it was on a castle window. SMG4 was about to charge when he got an idea. With no winning, he chucked the fly swatter at the window. The swatter flew right through the window and ended up hitting Luigi. Sorry, Luigi. I like he's at least trying to keep the consistent writing of SMG4. I don't know if this is an error. I'm pretty sure this is an error, but it actually fits. So I'm not gonna complain about it too much because it's SMG4. I mean, you're gonna purposely maybe miss about something. Okay, so where was I at? Laura Luigi, SMG4 called out. SMG4 was feeling proud of himself. He turned around to continue to work on his computer. When he did, his eyes went wide. The fly was sitting on top of the monitor. What the hell? He shouted. This is so stupid. The fly said. He then picked up the SMG4 monitor and started flying away. Wait. The fly picked up the monitor. Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, give that back, SMG4 said. The fly threw the almost closed door of SMG4's computer room. Soon, SMG4 forced the door open. His eyes were bloodshot, and he gritted his teeth in anger. In his hands were an AK-47. He cocked it. All right, you mother... Wait a minute. Why is he censoring this, but not censoring everything else? Oh, I just shrugged. All right, motherfucker, time to play, he muttered. He then raptured the fly. The fly mocked him. SMG4 started shooting him, but the fly dodged all of his attacks. SMG4 kept shooting until he was out of ammo. Damn it, he shouted. He threw the gun away and started thinking of another way to defeat the fly. He then hatched an idea. He dialed a number on his phone. Hello? Yeah? I need a favor. He told the person on the phone. SMG4 waited. After a few minutes, he heard the doorbell ring. He went to open it. Ah, thanks for making it, bud, he told the person. The person he was talking to was FM, or short for Fighting Mario, I believe. So let me get this straight. A fly sorting monitor, FM asked. He was very confused about the ordeal. Long story. Can you just take care of this best? SMG4 asked him. Sure. FM responded. FM came in and looked around. He saw the fly sitting on top of the staircase, giving off a smug look of dominance. What next? You gonna tell me he's forklift certified? Ha! Where is? Oh, yeah. But the thing said in a mocking tone. Oh wait! I gotta read you the voice. Biz. The thing said in a mocking tone once again. All right, I know just the thing. FM said. He reached into his pocket. He then pulled out some trash and threw it on the ground. Trash, SMG4? Well, yeah, the stupid fly, FM responded. The fly then smelled the garbage. He then flew down and started flying around it. As it was distracted, FM grabbed it. Gotcha, you new little rat, FM shouted. The fly stared at him. Bully! Of course, a fly would say police in SMG4 world. Everything doesn't make sense. Everything's like literally the entire world is like canonically retarded, so it kind of makes sense. And no, I mean that in like the hilarious way. Like, oh, everyone's just dumb as balls. Hello, would you like to have some pingus? And all of South shouted, wait, what? FM responded. All of a sudden, a bunch of police flooded the doors, including Mr. Monitor Guy. Get him, boys. Oh, Hall Monitor cameo. What, we don't get Karen? Can we get Karen? I like some Karen. Karen is my spirit animal. He demanded. The police quickly tackled FM and dragged him away. But I was taking down a criminal! FM shouted, sure, we're going to have a talk when we get back to the station, Mr. Monitor said, and soon they were out of sight. SMG4 was beyond stunned at what happened. You and me both, glitchy boy. Then he heard the fly again. It was once again sitting at the top, buzzing in pride. I swear to God, fly. SMG4 shouted, I'm gonna kill you, bitch! I'll kill you! He continued. He then disappeared to another room to think of another plan. The fly was doing a dance of victory around the computer, buzzing in excitement. Then he heard the door open once more. The fly thought to himself as he went to take a look. When he got a look, he was surprised. SMG4 has constructed a robot out of memes. Time to die. Bitch. SMG4 told the fly. Buzz, buzz. The fly said with a panic. SMG4 took his right fist, which was the meme of Peter Parker. Jackalow. Really? Peter Parker dancing. Normally, I would completely criticize because this just sounds stupid. Then I realized, wait, this is SMG4. It's always stupid. Dancing is. I just realized. Okay. Smashing the ground. Oh, my back, Peter said. Shut up, kid! SMG4 snapped at him. He then lifted the hand back up to see if he got the fly. But he saw nothing. God damn it! SMG4 shouted with anger. He then started looking around. That's when he saw the fly standing near the entrance of the castle. He then got another meme, which was the T-pose meme. He then shot at the fly, but it dodged. The T-pose meme ended up hitting Bob. Ow! You got that. It's supposed to be ovaries. If you're gonna do it, SCP-4, do it right! Use the correct terminology! It's ovaries, not kidneys! Ow, my ovaries! He shouted with pain. SCP-4 paused for a moment. I'll take it. It's Bob, he kind of deserves that. He muttered to himself. SMG4 then pulled the last trick of his sleeve. It was the high Squidward meme. Was he going to use it like a sword? Take this, he shouted. He pressed the launch button. Hi, Squidward, and then shot. A huge explosion erupted, destroying the SMG4 meme machine. Once the dust settled, he looked around. To his horror, the fly was still alive. I don't understand, SMG4 said. Buzz. The fly laughed with pure evilness, and it started flying back to SMG4's monitor. It was all of a sudden smashed by a hammer by Psycho. Okay, I was wondering where Psycho was, because I saw her in the character tags. There she is. SMG4 looked up. Psycho was just staring at him. Really? You have trouble with a fly? She asked. Yay! It's not as easy as it looks. SMG4 pouted as he scooped up his computer and went back to his office. Once he got hooked up again, he started brainstorming. Then he got an idea. I know! I'm going to write an episode about a fly, he told himself, and started typing. He then started hearing buzzing again. He looked up again. It was a female fly, and she was pissed. Bzz, bzz. She screamed, what? SMG4's question. He didn't know what it was saying. Then without any warning, it charged him and landed on his face. Ah! Get it off! Get it off! This is just stupid. But it's stupid in a good way. It does feel like something out of SMG4. I mean, as long as with these kinds of stories, as long as it feels like SMG4, I think I'm good. Is it like good as a story itself? Not really, because it's just it's a meme story, but it's SMG4. Like I'm kind of getting what I'm expecting here. Oh, me? Oh, it's full of memes? Oh, of course, because that's what SMG4 does. He does memes. Loads of memes. Tons of memes. Dozens of memes. Herds of memes in the world. I give it I think it was okay. Like, as long as it, like I said, as long as it feels like SMG4, I think I'm good. I think this is good. I don't have any complaints except for maybe the grammar error. Except for maybe the grammar error here, but I'm not. But again, it's okay. Yeah, this needs to be replaced by ovaries, but that's because that's what Bob says. He doesn't say kidneys. But yeah, that's it. So that's why I'm going to go to another reading because it's the SMG4 one was so short, and also so I can just clear some more room up. And since they're so short, I can just go. Hey, I can do more than one because of how short it is. So this story is Duel of the Deities by Solar Bun Bun. It's a Toho band. It stars Kanako, best Moria character. Don't lie to me. She's thick. Frog Lolly and the Frog Descendant. I got nothing else to say. Duel of the Deities. So this is basically, I think, what Sawako and Kanako just gotta get in a slap fight. Lady Sawako, I'm off for the village for groceries, exclaimed Sane as she was heading out the door with a few cloth bags in her hand. A small gust of wind blew behind before a voice stopped her. Sane, you're going to the village, said the voice. Sane quickly turned around to face the speaker. Oh, Lady Kanako, you startled me. Yes, I'm heading to the village. Why do you ask? I was wondering if you could pick up some ice cream for me. It is summer after all. Of course, Lady Kanako. I'll be sure to pick some up, she said before heading out the door. 1 hour later. Lady Kanako, Lady Sawako. I'm back, said Sane as she walked back in. Her cloth bags filled to the brim. Welcome back, Sane, said a slightly higher voice before. Where'd you go, kid? Because Sawako's frog. Ribbit. You got a ribbit. Sane set her bags down on a nearby table. Well, hello, Lady Sawako. I was at the store. Didn't you hear me when I left? Said Sane before walking over to the deity. The deity, who was sitting on a couch and playing a game, looked up at her. Yeah, sorry, I was out back with one of the kappa. She showed me something that even impressed me. Apparently, she figured out how to distill faith and put in those things that moon doctors use. What were they called? Syringes. She put faith in some syringes. Get it? Really? Isn't that something? I'll be sure to visit her if we ever run low on faith around here, she said with a chuckle. Oh, by the way, I bought some ice cream, so grab some if you want it, said Sane before walking off. Sawako, after the mention of the words ice cream, stood up and walked over to the aforementioned bags. Get it. Ice cream. Hey, Sane, welcome, Sawako. What are you? They're gonna fight over ice cream. That seems fitting. There was like a YouTube video that had like Sawako and Kanako imitating the entire final boss fight of Metal Gear Solid 4. That's so okay. It's at least gotta be stupid. Can we at least be stupid? Okay. Said Kanako as she walked in to see her rival eating her ice cream. Hi, Kanako. You're welcome, said Sawako, her mouth full of ice cream. Kanako, on the other hand, started to go angry. You idiot! Those were meant for me! Screamed Kanako before kicking the deity through the shrine wall. As Sawako stood up, Kanako walked over to her. Groaned Sawako as she stood up. That ice cream was for me! Said Kanako as she punched Sawako in the gut. Or tried to, anyway. Sawako grabbed her punch before it could connect. How the hell was I supposed to know? said Sawako as she dodged the punches that were being thrown at her. I don't know or care, said Kanako before launching one of her Bashira at her. I think I've got that right. Which she dodged with a swift duck. Well, that's not anything. Then bring it on, Virgo bitch! With pleasure, hopping whore. I mean, to be fair, so Sawako's like probably a MILF, along with Junko. They both have kids. Yes, Sawako. Look up who Sawako. Look what Sawako looks like. Then realize Sanae is like directly related to her, like descendant. So how the fuck did Sawako have end up with Sanae? She must have fucked. Since she's a frog, you can't tell if she's the mother or the father. I'm trying to make this funnier than it is. Said Kanako before stamping the ground. When she did, the ground shook violently before an incredibly large. Oh wait! Is this literally just an interpretation of the scene from the video I mentioned? This has to be, because why else would you do this? Okay. An incredibly large Ombashira burst off the ground and hoisted the duo into the sky. You ready? Said Kanako before throwing off her rope ring, causing it to tumble into the ground below. Show me what you got, you damn dirty snake, said Sawako before dashing toward her and throwing a punch. Kanako deftly dodged, throwing a counter punch at her. Ah, said Sawako as the punch collided with her face and knocked her backwards. Sawako regained her balance by flipping backwards before she dashed towards her assailant, hitting her with a kick. Hard enough, get airhead, said Sawako as she walked toward her. Far from it. Divine Pillar! Meteoric Onabishira! Exclaimed Kanako as she activated her spell card. Okay, so it's not like the video. Okay. There were a few glints from light from the sky as hundreds upon hundreds of Onbashira soared in from the heavens and started to fly toward the duo. Take this! Sawako dodged the flying pillars from all sides, flipping and cartwheeling around. Is this all you got? Said Sawako before dashing up to her and delivering a roundhouse kick to her head. Kanako reeled back from the blow, causing her to fall. Fudge! Not even worth my time, kiddo, said Sawako before pulling out a glowing syringe. Sawako was bringing it up to her neck before. Oh my! It is a reference. Back to other hand towards Kanako, who groaned not far off. No, I'm not done yet, she muttered as she stood up. She picked up the syringe and jabbed it into her neck. And yeah, it's for here. Damn it. If you're gonna okay, I'm gonna stop right here. If you're gonna do this, why not just adapt the entire video? I mean, again, this is like probably the best part of the video, but it's like the video itself is an acid trip. It's Fear and Loathing in Jinsokyo by Harpoon Neat. Why not just write a fanfiction of the entire video? Because that video is pretty much just summed up in how many memes and references can you wedge in one video? Yes. I knew this felt familiar. I might as well finish now. This feels amazing. Muttered Kanako before running up to Sawako and punching the Dallas at her. Besides, I should be the one asking you that, she said before shifting her shoulder back into place. Much better. Now, where were we? I'm glad you still have some fight left in you, said Sawako. She jammed one of the syringes into her neck. Now bring it! Divine Instrument, Suwa's Iron Rings, she said before activating her spell card. When she did, 2 shining iron rings appeared in her hands, which she spun around skillfully. Screamed Kanako and Sawako as they ran towards each other. That is before someone grabbed their hair. What the? Pichoo! Sanae had slammed their heads together and slammed them onto the ground. Why must I stop you two from fighting every time, said Sine as she placed her hands on her hips. Ouch, groaned Sawako. Muttered Kanako. Sine decided she picked them up. Lady Kanako, I want this place cleaned up, she exclaimed. Kanako nodded in response before stamping the ground. The giant Onbashira receded the ground. Lady Sawako, I want you to go to the store and pick up some more ice cream. Sawako quickly nodded before dashed off toward the village. Until further notice, you are both grounded! Screamed Sine as she stormed off towards the sign. Aw, said Kanako as she went to grab a broom. Okay, so let's get the thing out of the way now that I'm done with this. Yes, the story is based off the scene where they imitate Solid Snake and Liquid Ocelot. Okay, fine, I get that. But this just felt like a whole bunch of nothing. It's like it's not that funny because you're imitating from a visual style. You're drawing inspiration from something that happens visually. Because in fact, the guy literally just animates the entire fight scene just at the end, right before they're about to do the final part. They just get interrupted by Rimu and Marissa and Alice kind of driving over them because, of course, they do. But still, why not? You could have just written the entire thing by itself. You didn't have to just condense it to the Sine Sawako Kanako part and just kind of shortchange it all. I don't know. Maybe add some more content. Like I'm actually fighting. Maybe instead of like doing the whole Metal Gear Solid thing, they just slap fight. It's a humor thing. Like why it's not that funny because there's no jokes in here. There's nothing that build up besides maybe the whole grounding thing at the end, and like consider the fact Sine's like Kanako and Sawako are technically Sine's bosses, and Sawako basically who knows how great grandmother or grandfather. And Kanako kind of sees herself as a mother figure to Sine, having her kind of say, "You're both grounded." It's like, oh. It fits in Jin-Tokyo, like no common sense. But still, why? Just why? I give this one. If I had to rate this out of 5, 2 or 5, not that good. So that is The Fly and Duel of the Deities. I'll see you next time. This has been Dark Symphony 777 and cut.